Yo, dude.
What's up, man?
Yo, do you know there's a guy at the bar like spreading rumors about you?
What? What was he saying?
Yeah, man. He said all sorts of weird things. You might want to go talk to him.
Where is he? What's his name?
He's at the bar, and his name is Tom Collins. You should go find out.
All right.
Fine.
So, obviously, that's just a cute little skit, but that's actually how the Tom Collins became famous. In the early 1800s or mid 1800s, people used to see their friends in the street and they would say, hey man, like somebody's making up rumors about you, you better go find out. And back then there wasn't, social media, there wasn't any cell phones. Like, you went and you found out who was talking smack, right? And so eventually what would happen is the guy would go to the bar and he'd go to the bartender and he'd be like, where's Tom Collins, right? All pissed off because somebody's making rumors about him. And then the bartender would hand him a Tom Collins and say, here you go. And it was called the Tom Collins hoax, and you can actually look that up. It's on Wikipedia. And that's some of the history about the Tom Collins. Interesting, huh? Yeah.
What's going on, home bartenders? It's your boy Nicky Bags. I'm the casual bartender, and I am here in my kitchen ready to make my favorite cocktail, the Tom Collins. I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect Tom Collins, but first I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can see more content as I push it out every Thursday and probably some in between. And if you could, please hit that like button too. That makes me feel really good inside. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make the perfect Tom Collins. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go over the ingredients that we're going to need to make the perfect Tom Collins. Namely, first we need our gin. That's our base liquor. It's the only liquor in this particular drink. I'm going to be using Bombay Sapphire. It's my favorite gin of all time. There are other really good ones, including Old Tom gin, which would be a really great one to make the Tom Collins with, as it's the historical gin used in the original recipe. But I don't have Old Tom. I do have Bombay Sapphire, and since it's my favorite, that's what we're using. So that's number one. Put that right there. Number two, we are going to need simple syrup. Simple syrup is very simple. It's just 1 part water, 1 part sugar, boiled, put into syrup. If you don't know how to make that, or if you want more details, I did post a video about how to make simple syrup on the YouTube channel, so feel free to go ahead and check that out. Gin, simple syrup. Next, you're going to need a lemon. We're going to need to make some lemon juice. We're going to need to use a lemon to make fresh lemon juice for our cocktail, because it is a lemon gin cocktail. And then finally, or before finally, we are going to use club soda. I actually have gasosa here, which is an Italian sweet soda water, which is delicious, and it's going to go really, really, really well with the Tom Collins. If you can't find that, that's okay. A regular club soda seltzer water is perfectly fine. And then finally, you're going to use your lemon to garnish, but you're also going to use a maraschino or bar cherry. And then as far as that's all your ingredients, you just need some ice. And then as far as tools go, you need a shaker, you need a paring knife, you need your jigger, and you need a strainer. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what is the first step? Well, the first step is going to be cutting our lemon and getting an ounce of lemon juice out of it. So let's clear some space here and make that happen. So let's move all this over to here, and we'll go ahead and cut our lemon. All right, so our lemon's cut, and what we're gonna do is, I already know that about half this lemon is gonna be about an ounce, and if you wanna measure it out, you feel more than welcome to, go ahead. I'm gonna just squeeze this lemon right into our shaker. We are using the the cobbler shaker, which is different from a Boston shaker, you may have noticed. The Boston shaker is the one where you got the tin, and then you also have like a pint glass. And I'm not using that, I'm actually using a cobbler shaker. The cobbler shaker is the one that has a detachable top and a strainer built in. We're gonna be using that. So that, actually that doesn't look like a full ounce. I'm gonna give a squeeze from the other half of this lemon just to get a little bit more lemon juice. I like mine pretty lemony, but we're gonna save this because we need it for our garnish. So we've got lemon juice in there. What's next? Well, now we need an equal amount of simple syrup. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our simple syrup into our jigger, and we're gonna measure out 1 ounce. Boom, and dump that right in there. So now we've got our simple syrup and our lemon. The reason, in a lot of cocktails, the simple syrup and lemon go together very well, and I think it's because of the sweetness of the simple syrup and the acidity and the sourness of the lemon balance out really nicely. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're gonna go ahead and do 2 ounces of our Bombay Sapphire gin, and we're gonna go ahead and pour that right now. A good 2 ounce pour right to the top, and drop that in there. All right, so we've got our simple syrup, we've got our lemon juice, we've got our gin. Now we're gonna shake, but we gotta put ice in there to chill everything down and make sure that that's nice and cold. So let's drop some ice. Cover our shaker, make sure it's nice and tight, and we're gonna give that a good shake. Okay, now traditionally the Tom Collins is made in a Collins glass, but unfortunately I don't have one in the kitchen right now, at least not a clean one. I do, however, have this Pilsner glass, and I've always liked the shape, so I'm gonna pour this into a Pilsner glass instead of the Collins glass. So let's go ahead, we're gonna take the whole top off of our shaker, we're gonna drop our strainer there, make sure it's clipped in, and we're gonna go ahead and give that a nice pour. Right, so you'll notice that we didn't make it quite to the top, and that's okay, because the next thing we're gonna add to the top of this drink to almost finish it off is our club soda. I'm using, like I said, Gasosa, which is an Italian soda water, but if you've got seltzer, you've got club soda, whatever you like, you can use that too. So let's go ahead and pop the top here, and we're gonna give that, oh, that's delicious. We're gonna give that a nice pour. Beautiful. All right, now we're almost there. The last thing we need to do is we're going to get our garnishes on this drink. So first we're gonna cut ourselves a decent lemon wheel. Now I already squeezed this one, so that might not be the best looking lemon wheel, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this one again. There we go. That's a pretty decent looking lemon wheel. We're gonna give that a tiny slice here on the peel so that it sits over the top of the glass. We're gonna put that there and garnish. So this lemon was a little oblong, so instead of a wheel, I'm actually going to do a half of a wheel, and we're gonna pop that right over the edge there. And then we're almost finished. The last step is to just drop a cherry right on the top. Boom. And that, my friends, is a delicious summer beverage, the perfect Tom Collins. Let's go ahead and taste that. Oh wow, that Gasosa really makes a difference. What a delicious, refreshing drink. So let's go over one more time what it is that we did. We've got 1 ounce of lemon juice, we've got 1 ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of gin, shaken with ice in our shaker, poured over ice in what could be a Collins glass, but in this case is a Pilsner's glass. And then we topped it off with some Gasosa or club soda or seltzer. And finally, put a lemon wheel and a cherry in for garnish, and wow, what a delicious drink. Let's take another sip of that. So good. So good. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Casual Bartender, where we made the perfect Tom Collins. As always, stay casual. Cheers.